My name is Jenny Speck Walmsley. I have been here at Mill City since summer of 2021, which feels like a long time ago now. And just to kind of give the story of like how I was and how I think a lot of us were coming into church at that time, I was in a lot of angst with my faith post 2020. There were just so many things that just kind of made me look to God and just ask why are things the way that they are, and what are you doing in the world? And I knew even in that I needed to get back into a healthy community. And my sister ended up finding Mill City and kind of encouraged me to come along with her. And so I did, and even though it took a while for me to get involved, I'm so glad I stuck through the discomfort of that initial year of all of us trying to learn how to get back into church post-pandemic. And I think everyone was feeling the discomfort, so that made it a little bit easier. But I stuck with it because I knew that this was a place I wanted to be. There's just so much about what Mill City values and how they interact with the world that I knew was just the way that I wanted to be part of God's mission. And, I grew up in a church where women were everywhere, but they were not ordained. And it wasn't until I got here to Mill City and I saw women preaching and women in every area of leadership that I realized how much that lack of representation had kept me from feeling like I was a full participant in my own faith. And I know that is a story that I've heard from a lot of other women here, and that's just, being in a church free from that hierarchy has given me such a fuller view of God and has allowed my faith to flourish and become the healthiest that I believe it's ever been. And I'm so grateful for Steph and Adobe and Donna and all of the wonderful women here and their leadership in really encouraging us to be fully part of what God's doing. Mill City has seen me through career crises and changes, financial stress. It's seen me from singleness to marriage. My husband Jake and I got married right here in October. And yeah, even as these areas of my life have changed, I have never felt more or less valued in this church, because I know that those external arbitrary markers that we like to focus on so much as humans they're not the first priority. And I'm just so glad to be part of a group of people that can come together across our differences to show our community God's love in tangible ways.